Hello, this is Chaos, going live with some silent. Oh, we're rich. Um, yeah, there's a shop for elites, we're rich. Only 2 hallways, but whatever. It's just... There's so many question marks, I really don't... Surely I somehow get away with this path. Surely. I can't take that elite, I have to take these for the combats. But we're rich anyway, like, gold is really good. And if we, like, somehow roll into a shop in one of these 2, we can tack left. Like, these are fine, but rich. Keep blocking. This is a very, like, buff attack dual worm. None of these, like, middling half blocks. It's okay. We only took 6. We got a damage potion and a damage card, so can't really complain too much. We're really just hoping for a shop in the next 2 ads. We just block 15, right? We can, like, do some, like, combination of strike and neutralize to, like, split. Oh. Okay. Taking 8 here, we could have basically taken 8 last turn and regressed the fight, but that's basically the best it could have been. We just clicked Predator, I think. No, we took Sneaky, we can take Akaro. Shop. Okay, combat's actually really good. We're gonna Acro here. We can't kill this, can we? 12, 24, 27. What if we do 18, 21 and Survivor? Then we're weak. I think that's better. This is basically low enough that now the 3 strikes we draw next turn kill this and we take 4 from here. Okay, we can block the defend, but that's gone really well. I think I want the dash over the PK. I really like this card, but I think it does need just a little bit more support and to come a little bit later than this. If we knew we could do this and get the extra upgrade in all the hallways, and then it's, like, more okay. I think the second Acro is insanely greedy, because these are damage, and, like, this is literally this and this are our only damage into Noblaga sentries. And we are, like, fighting one in next combat. Like, with a shot first, but I think we should dash. Yeah. Not a shot. Do we take this? This makes this path a lot better. But it makes this one scarier, which if I'm doing this, I kind of want to do. Because if I'm only having a 1 elite at 1... And I do want to go and spend my 400 gold. Like, it's just silly not to. And this shop is just worse, like, than... Yeah, I don't want to, like, path away from the shop in, like, vague hope of just having a silly thing. Yeah, I want to take that Burning Elite. I think we can. We take this. Do we take the Tori? Is that insane? This is mostly the relevant one because the Guardian. This is like... It's basically Guardian Heart. But it's a lot of incremental block through this act. I'm going to take it. I'm basically going to say it was gold for Rare Relic. Okay, Lagavulin is good news. We play this looking for Sneaky, and then we do Sneaky Fumes and some things. This is fine, because it goes with this. I vaguely remember there being a thing of it's better to throw this the turn after your Fumes once the Fumes lands than on itself. But I just want to rush damage as well, so I'm just going to play it now. I can't remember these calculations, and I don't even know if they were actually correct. I think we just block this turn because we've got Fumes ticking. I mean, I know the regen is counteracting the Fumes, but... Ow. Was really hoping for a second defend there to use this. Also, we've whipped neutralized both times, which is not great, but we're okay. I'm pretty sure we get out of this. This is 6. We're just going to throw this now. I'm basically deciding whether to acro. We have a 3 in 5 chance of drawing a Sneaky. But if we don't, we're wasting 4 damage. Does that wasting 4 damage matter? Because we also have a 3 in 5 of drawing the dash, which is 8 block against this 9, that then just does the damage, so it's like 1 less block HP, which, again, I'm actually just okay with that. Yeah, I think I'm okay with that. Okay. Like, we still kill before it hits us again, so... Oh. Okay. Rest at this one, just in case this is horrible, because we've got no potions, and then just go upgrade here and just take loads of hallways with a Toxic Egg Tori. Seems good. Yeah, I think we've got so much progress done in terms of, like, our relics and our deck, or, like, for scaling later, that we just don't take any risk for right now. I want to actually, like, attack one. So I think I do strike, dash. I would really like to play that cloud, because it's really good here. I could have cloud survived, and that would have just, like, done enough. I don't want that. Yeah, I should have just cloud survived. I don't think we actually take damage for it, so, like, it's not that important, but... I mean, just yes. God, green silent skills. With a Vajra, so, like, we know, like, Blade Dance or anything are just so much better as well. Get rid of the defend because I know I want to play the Fumes there. And I acro hoping for neutralize, which we don't find, so we take 1. It's actually the same blocks if I played defense. Maybe I shouldn't have played that. Doesn't really matter because of the poison thing. Green adrenaline, yeah. Split it and get the fumes down. I just attack the one because there's the thing of this weak can't be used twice in a row. I know the other one's attacking, so it's just like I always just attack the one that's doing the least damage because the chance of this sort of thing. We can't kill that one, can we? We can, right? 17 add 5 is 22. Prepared plus. I do actually like the dodge and roll a little bit, but we've got sneaky strike and this is prepared plus. I don't really know how to explain my evaluation of dodge and roll, other than, like, sometimes the card is good and sometimes it isn't. Which I'm sure is very, very helpful. We just kill that. The main thing about it is it's really good when it's doing more than it's giving you just the immediate block number. So, like, dexterity is very good, and I also do think that dexterity is very good, and I do think afterimage and other, like, blocky power type things help with it. Blur also really helps, because it means that on either turn, the blur holds for another. Kind of, sort of want it, because we're into Guardian, and it's green. But also, all of our block cards are going to be green, which means you can be greedier. Like, knowing that you're going to see upgraded skills means you can be greedier about not taking, like, quite good ones. What I want to do is just click this and see a P box. Do I need this dagger throw? I want to thin my deck out a bit. It'll maybe make a kite better. Under what boss relics do I want a dagger throw other than kite? Not really pyramid. If we see pyramid, I think we're just winning with, like, the poison and the absolute 100% land of the sneaky and the Ori and utter deck control. Mildly better with Snecko, but I really don't want a Snecko with a Toxic Egg. Like, basically Bell, and I really just won't want to click Bell. I think I'm skipping. Is this memories better than something? I don't think this is actually good until the Act 2 boss. Like, it's got some ideas against Book. Morning, Maddie. But, like, this is good in the same fights this is, but it's just good, like, 2 turns earlier. I think I like the immediate impact of memories. We can do 20 to something. I think we don't. I think we throw this here and just play like this, and then we just... The fumes will kill this, we take 1 this turn, and then we just go all in on this. I say go all in, by which I actually mean, like, just assume we'll just draw damage and kill it next turn. Because we only need 1 attack. Yeah, the deck still had attacks in it. I knew it still had adrenaline in it, so... What was that? 2 damage Gremlin Gang. Calculated Gamble Plus. Deflect Plus is also, like, decent with these two. But I think we can do better than Deflect in the future. After a great start, I started my run perfectly as you sat down for your lunch. You're welcome. There is a bit of a thing. Quite often, like I like do my morning's work, and then I have my lunch, and then I sit and like watch someone else's stream while I have my lunch before I do my own. But there's no need to rest here. Like Tori will just mitigate the chip. If we have a really dreadful turn one or two, if we have an awful turn one with power pot, if we have a badish turn one and a bad turn two with memories, I think I like the sneaky upgrade though. Maybe the dash upgrade. Let's do the dash upgrade. We play this and then this. So the play is either memories the sneaky now and then do like backflip and then anything we draw. But if we draw the cloud, we're really sad. So I think we leave it and we memories it next turn. So we memories it now while it's in the draw pile. Then we acro, discarding something else. Play it. We do want to gamble because we've used a lot of block here. We've drawn through a lot of... we don't need to. We can stomach one strike next turn, right? To get rid of Ascender's Bane? Yeah, I think so. Particularly as we know it's weak next turn. Okay, now I wish I sort of had, because we need to come back to things. But also, we're capped at 4 damage, so... 2 damage. This is great. This is more than 2 strikes. Wait, no, it's not. Yeah, it is. No, it's the same. Actually take damage to do that. I don't want to do that. I can take 8 and still block another 13. Yeah. And this is basically this is free because it weakens by 4 and it weakens the damage incoming by 4 and I take 4. We just like play this, take 2. Take 1. Seems okay. I'll take 1. Oh no, it dies. Oh yeah. We get a potion back, which is really nice. Burst is really good when you also know you're getting upgraded skills. It's just these are... I still think our deck is slightly lacking burst damage, which is why I'm tempted by the die, and the tools, like, opens up Kite and makes, like... Tools opens up Kite, guarantees this, and just makes, like, a lot of other things slicker, like suddenly we can take Eviscerate and win. This is the most guaranteed to be good, but these give the higher potential for, like, just farm, like, 5 elites nat too. Because this is not actually a good farming elites card unless you have a Blade Dance, and we don't. It goes well with this, and this, and this, and this. And we've got this. Oh, screw it. We just take a mid, right? Double check the deck. Yeah, it's just Pyramid. I just can't see a single thing speaking for Astrolabe or Snecko over it. This is much better with Pyramid than Snecko on Silent in particular, who has quite a lot of energy upgrades in her skills. Because basically, the big problem with Pyramid is the energy, and then you get the energy. You get you get the draw improvements and you get the energy improvements. The draw improvements mostly pay for Snecko. I was basically double checking in case there was some insane thing to like give justification for the Snecko. Or like if there's a reason that I really want to like transform strikes and use the lave, but the deck's good enough to fight at 2 with Pyramid. One thing that Pyramid does, and this is less true on Silent than it is on the other characters, but it is still true, is it can sometimes weaken your ability to fight elites in the middle of Act 2. As I said, it's less true for Silent because she usually has the consistency, and the consistency improves the damage more than anything else, but it is very much true for Ironclad. And still somewhat true for Watcher and Defect. But that is usually compared to energy. It is the Snecko like has bigger variants, so bigger high rolls and low rolls, but sometimes you can translate that into taking more like elites and fights. But yeah, it's basically just is there anything insane? If I had like 4 of these, then the Snecko actually becomes like cheating because they become energy generating. But I think there's the question of what events do we want, and we really do want to see apparitions with Toxic Egg Pyramid. We would be very happy to see Bites with 5 strikes still and Pyramid. We would be quite happy to see Necro Book with Sneaky Strike and Dash Plus. So I think events are pretty good. So I probably want to do this. We can like look here and maybe go to this if we want a fire first and decide there's a really important upgrade. But I think we probably want to go here and then do this and try and get a late elite. I think we usually can farm with this deck, but we need like a little bit of support in the shop. I'm going to discard a defend over a strike because I do want to like make sure I'm dealing damage in this fight. This might be a good turn to just play this because this is a lot of damage. Yeah, I'm just going to do that. Play this for the damage. We're now 4 blocking, so I can then strike. And I go for the right one first because the Mugger has a bigger attack if it hits on the 3rd turn and a bigger block when it smoke bombs, whereas the Looter is 14 and 6 as opposed to 18 and 17. So if you've got any chance of the damage to do this, I usually just do that. And now I've killed this. We're blocking this still. We know we can block it next turn. I'm gonna gamble entire hand here, knowing I'm drawing Adrenaline. Do this on these. Play said Adrenaline. Play this. Play this hunting for the Sneaky again. Okay, we did not find it. We finally find it, and now we kill it. If you walk into one of the sort of... When you walk into the first 2 Act 2 hallways, if you have, like, respectable potions, but not amazing elite potions, I think it's generally worth spending them if you're in, like, one of your harder matchups. So your potion chance is back to 40%, which is respectably high. And particularly if you're going through a shop, which will, like, give you another chance at buying one that suits things. Just save, like I think that's probably saved me, like, nearly 14 HP. And, hey, we got a potion back. This reflex is interesting. I'm not saying it's definite take, though. I mean, it's very good with these. It's just, like, we do actually have handfill with the Pyramid. These 2 plus Pyramid is a good amount of handful. It's not a complete amount, so... If I could take both of these, I would, but taking just one seems weird. I do want to take more of these than I do Acros, though, because the 0 cost to cycle my strikes out is good, and then it means that I get draw. And we know they're all upgraded, so we just click every prepared we see. So I think I'm going to take this, but it is a little greedy. We just click this, right? We've got a Sneaky, so this becomes +2 energy anytime I play it for thing, and this is a 26 block for 2 energy card. If we get the Necro Book, and the other 2 are just always... Oh, That was a misclick. I'm safe scumming that. Sorry. If anyone calls me out, that's fine. I don't do it on, like... I just continued accidentally clicking the bottom. Enchiridion's very good. Strengthens our turn 1 and 2, which is usually the weakest part of Pyramid. We do go over here to rest, though, unless we see Waffle, which I think we've already used. We don't take this. We probably... Do we buy that? We don't have any decks yet. We know we're taking lots of skills because we've got the Toxic Egg. So it's already... We've already got 14 out of 24, so it's already like nearly 2/3 chance of proccing. And we have a reasonable amount of control with it. Oh, wait, I'm going to click every shard I see for Pride Month. Oh, okay. I'll just do that. I'm not going to buy the Acro, having taken the Reflex. But I think we go around here. Wow, you're useless. But we just play these. Crippling Cloud is good. It is just insanely good against birds. AoE weak is very good, and AoE poison doesn't get affected by the, like, flight 50% less damage. So it almost solves them in one card. We're going to weaken the one that's buffing. Survive the Reflex. Draw things. Sneaky that one. Gamble. Adrenaline. Prepared away some Reflex and defend. We get to the sneaky again. We can. This is now dead before it attacks again, as is this one. But yeah, deck is getting pretty close to infinite already. This does make the infinite much, much harder because, you know, things, but... It was not a sensible take because this deck can just win by going infinite, but... And the weak potion's fine, but we take that. Is this just good? I think we just take this. We don't want, like, common-ish attacks from other characters, really. There might be some we want. We'll click that. This is insane. We'll save this and this to go together. With the prepared that we know is coming and the fact that we've got the tools that are already in hand. Yonk. Yonk. This is one short of killing. You see why I wanted to tools the trade. This is such a silly pick. We already have pretty consistent poison damage scaling, as well as pseudo-infinite damage scaling. No. I shouldn't. It's not, like, in a deck that cycles this much, it's not actually that bad, but I would rather... I'm not going to take it on Shard. I'm just going to rest. Like, no need to risk things. Deck has, like, so many upgrades already that it's so strong. Right. This is 7 each, 8 each, 24, 37, 38, We can kill this. Unfortunately, we need to target all of them there, and we can't split damage a bit better, but... Maybe I should have burst the adrenaline, but... I don't think I want this acro here. This is 17. This 4 blocks. Well, not quite 4 blocks, but, like, we take the 1 from the Torre. That's missing 8. Now, let's do this. Dies. That's nice. Funny. Useless, but funny. We might take that. It just, like, has... It's not got, like, insane synergies, but sometimes it's just, like, protects us against, like, Chosen or Sneku or Heart Vulnerable or, like, some Time Eater nonsense or just various things. And, you know, we might still see a Wraith form or a something else that it goes with. Just play these, strip that down, and start this one being weak. If we dash Core Surge, we block the Frail. Do I have a high win rate? I've generally been rocking about 30% on stream and about 45% off stream. This month I've pulled up to 43% on stream, which I think I'm really pleased with. I think the main reason for I don't win consistently, and part of this is because I sometimes choose to do some silly, throwy stuff because it's funny, which absolutely is a very easy way to start throwing and losing. I think one thing that does help is just pausing for a moment at fights and going, right, okay, what is my plan off this draw? And it's both plan off that draw and, like, it gives me a double sense check on what I can actually do to defeat things. We can block 20, take 1. We can do this. Do that. I don't think we actually need that. So yeah, I think those things are good bits of advice. I don't really know what else I have about consistency. I think that's the thing of finding the right balance between playing for the immediate and playing for the end game. If you just instantly are always playing for later, you will throw the immediate. If you always play for the now, you just won't get your deck strong enough. These are all bad. These are just all stance related. I think we still just look at this, particularly with this giving us a heal here. Akabeko's okay. We should probably take it. I think I don't think I'm... I think these are late game ideas, so we look at the immediate ideas. And we... You think you caught most of that commercial kitchen right after the question? Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, if you've sort of got follow-up, let's say. I sort of just started rambling there, but... It's also like one of those vaguish questions that it's hard to like give a precise answer to. Has to ramble though, and that's not as a. I don't mean that as a criticism. Yeah, balance immediate result v late game. Pause at times. Just sense check yourself as well. Like, also don't spend too much time on decisions that don't matter. And by this, I largely mean like, go wait. How important actually is this? 10-22. No, let's just full block. Because we just kill that next turn anyway. Like, if you waste a lot of mental energy, and I do think mental energy is a big, like, reason for some of my losses. If you waste mental energy on unimportant decisions, you will throw. We just take the deadly poison. We do actually want another poison card to go with this. Particularly with a burst. I do like the new upgrade, because with it's our only renewable week. This is really good week that's made it, like, not as important now. These upgrades are okay, but I think, like, there's no upgrade other than that I value, and I do actually think it's better than the recall, because we're less likely to see me more weak with the shard. Do we play that? What does this weaken this to? It weakens this to... It means each of these only do one. Yeah, just throw that out. Because that just means everything goes into Tori range. So we just take 5, which, like, is fine. I mean, this blocks 1, so we don't block that. I think I play this here and plan for the, like, to play an attack next turn if needed. I don't think we have any AoE attacks, do we? No. We'll keep playing this because we've got the draw space. This always... Yeah, we always play this because it always draws this. And we do want to play that. We kind of just want to skip past basics at all times. Strike's worse than defense for now? Yeah. And we'll play this, and I guess we'll play the Core Surge, keep the gamble in the Ascender's Bane. Little late, but it does mean we take one of these. Do we want any more events? We still kind of do want apparitions, actually. We don't want this. We do want this. This is... We don't need it with this, but it is just 6 HP every floor. I think Flex is better than Colorless. We want what? Apparitions Thwack? We don't take bites anymore. Apparitions Thwack, upgrade all. Yeah, sure. Ooh, or that. That's good. This nicely offsets that. Adrenaline? No. I think we dash here, play Fumes, play Neutralize on Bear. We really want to find Adrenaline here. Yeah, so we Burst, Crippling Cloud twice, killing Romeo, Adrenaline twice, giving us a lot of everything. Right. This needs 20 to die. I think we do this, this. We'll play that. Hi, Tobias. It is a fun run, indeed. Tactician. I did not expect to see that. That's amazing. His memory's better than these. This is so good with the Core Surge. That might be our collector plan. Yeah, I think that's our collector plan. Plug this in this fight. We surely don't need to with Feather and Thingamajig. Play that. Play this. Play this. Gamble? Yeah, let's gamble. Did not need to pop the Book of Stabbing. That's good against Book of Stabbing. Do we take a defrag just in case we see, like, any orbs again? Kind of funny. I don't think we ever take these. Two. Okay, this is just a red key. These damage upgrades are irrelevant. I think I save the Akabeko for the minions. We can like hand fill here. I want to like clear hand space. Okay. I'm gonna do this and just believe that we find the tactician in all this. Good believing. Intentionally, I was saving Akabeko. That's why I didn't play it. We don't need to pot this. Not off this start. This deck is close to infinite. If we see P-Box, we are almost certainly just infinite. Transforms just stay silent cards, right? I'm 90% sure of that with the shards that transform stay silent cards. If we see P-Box, we're just infinite. Like, they only need like 3 of them to be exhausting cards or powers. And the chances of more being these sorts of skills. We don't need to play this. We're just going to do some striking over here. Debuff is weak, vuln, frail. That's fine. We need to block 19. We can just... That's 18. Okay. This is also 18 and, like, clears more hand space. You somehow found Infinite the most challenging part of the game. Don't think you've ever had a working deck after around 400 hours. I mean, I'm at around 3,000 hours and I'm, like, about there on building Silent Infinites when I see the chance reliably. That sucks. This hand still sucks. Infinite on Silent is the last biggest part of winning you learn on her. I think the biggest thing that shifted me towards feeling very confident in Infinite on Silent and building into this was watching Croven, who sadly is like currently addicted to TFT and not streaming Spire. But because like I feel pretty good at like most of the other win conditions. I've got worse at the like Catalyst win condition, more on a setting up relics while doing it against Time Eater. The Scrawl plus card. There's also a buffer. And this is like actually really cheekily strong. Zek is absolutely amazing and I really enjoy watching him, but like there's times that he like talks through decisions in ways, and this isn't in any way a criticism, that it's like I get so lost in the micro that I don't just see the overall vibe. What one a thing that I've benefited a lot from watching Croven, and this does also apply to Bookshelf and like Opem and a few other like good players, is that watching a player who's closer to my level but still better than me feels like I can learn more because it's easier to translate what I do to what they do. Like what Zek does is just a distance from me in a way that I don't necessarily always go, oh, I can just do this and pass this. There's also the thing of when a streamer's being like really clicky, I can actually see, oh yeah, I just see the general vibe you're going for, and you just go, oh yeah, that was a mistake, which is also how I play. And yeah, I'm clicking this buffer. Feels so weird turning down Scroll Plus, but we don't have handful problems. We just take the energy that doesn't choke, that doesn't restrict our card plays. Yeah, this is the thing. Like, I've played like 3,000 hours of somewhere around 3,000 hours of Spire in general. Probably with that being like about 1,000 hours on each of Silent and Defect, and about like 700 on Clad, and about 300 on Watcher. But this is just rough guessing. This I've not like analyzed it, and getting like detailed statistics from a Switch is very hard. But yeah, like I'm a decent win rate streamer with like thousands of hours, and I feel closer to beginner than I do to Zek. Like, and it is just the thing of, you know, I think it's watching the best can do a lot, but also like watching people who are a little bit better can tie closer, and I do really value that. We want a shop. We have 375 gold. We want shops and we want elites. This is double shop. At the cost of... This is 3 elites. This is only 2 elites. We also, like, don't massively care about fires, so I think I prefer the left. I do want this upgrade, and I've got a recall to... No, I did my recall. So I only got 1 upgrade plus, like... Yeah, let's tack left. Wow, you're useless. I'm just going to play both of these powers, just block this 12 with the buffer. Don't care that it, like, we could possibly do better later, because we don't need to do better later. I'm going to burst the Cloud, burst the Adren. And now we're on, like, lots of block energy, good hand. I'll gamble with the Tactician next turn. Okay, no, I'll survive with the Tactician. Play the Sneaky. Can we just kill it? 28, yeah. You had the saddest prison run. Oh, that's a shame. Prepared plus. Do we have better powers than footwork to find? We don't need or want another Fumes. Envenom's kind of useless. Accuracy's kind of useless. Wraith Form's got cuteness with Core Surge, but I think I actually prefer the consistent block of a footwork. After Image is a little better, but I think in the power potion pot, we're just hoping for After Image or footwork. So we just take the Dex potion because it's just guaranteed to be footwork. Not clouds, we play this and we strike that one. Defend, defend, Core Surge this one. Please. Okay, no, we'll do that. Save this for next turn. Got. Oh, you meant for it. You got to start Bell, Prayer Wheel, and Question Art. You buy Prismatic Card and then Force Crown. Force Crown is can be so gross. Defend. And then we just Burst Cloud and that wins. Is this good? I think that's good. 4, 7, 10, 13, 14, 17, 20, 23, 26. 26 walking it, block and spear and shield. That seems good. Setup's cute. Setup might be able to go infinite, but does it actually go infinite? I think I just like this more. It's just another pseudo apparition. Well, this is free. We buy first Piercing Whale, and we remove a strike. This shop's bad. I mean, this means that this shop was basically free. So, you know, we still improved our deck. I wish I'd got, with having seen this, I wish I'd gone here so that we would get the extra shop now. Because this would be 340 gold walking in here and still a decent amount in Act 4, but there's nothing you can... we don't buy this, that's too expensive for the Vajra when we've already got one and we're like doing our real scaling with poison, and we do have like this Core Surge for another. Got out of the shop with more money than got in. Not quite. Oh god, that's so sad. If we go this way, we walk into that, we see 999 gold on a path with 2 shops, go here, see membership card, and we have effectively 2,000 gold. We take the rare relic though. The only way I actually block enough is if I burst this. Okay. Enough, they say, with like this fire coming up. Burst bandage up for 12 HP. Wait, we can burst this! We can burst this. Oh, I'm so glad I realised that. Damn it. I thought there was a tactician here. It's fine. Just play the powers. This is Cloud is kind of a power. Okay. It's green. Uh, I shouldn't take it, but I want to. We're gonna see a cool-headed, right? I don't know which of these two is the sensible option. This is the option that makes me laugh, so I'm gonna click that one. Mm. Let's go on this one. I don't want to take one. Do I care about taking one? We've got the bandage up. I'm really loving this burst algo. I'm gonna rip that, play this, which is gonna kill something for me, right? They now die next turn, so we've done our objectives. Burst algo being the main one. Hmm. That might be better than one of these. Hmm. We don't need the damage. This is not actually good. It's funny, but it's not good. A card that says block 12 on silent. I know. And I'm also pondering skipping it. So good with the leap, but I think I want to try and push for infinite. Have we got time meter visible? No. That makes me care about this flex pot a little less. Can we just do this? We need this in play. This is, like, important. Like, actually is important. I don't want to gamble yet. Right? It's fine. We'll be fine. This dies, right? Yeah. I gamble here. I'm actually genuinely worried I might be taking, like, real damage in a moment. They say immediately before just drawing Tactician Wound and, like, this fight becoming, like, completely 100% won again. No. What are we upgrading? Buffer? Buffer. Sure. We just take the 2 elites. Question mark might be better than fire if we don't see, like, good cards in these two. Sure. And I guess we just burst this defend twice and this deadly poison. And we play that for why not. We'll catch that one up at some point. I want to save these. I also want to get back to that burst. We're going to buffer first. Then Adren. I'm going to play this. If we don't see burst in the next 2 turns, we just have to play the algo without it. One. Damn it. 13 block for 0 energy on silent. With a mid. I think that's good enough to take it, also exhausts itself. I mildly would have liked 10 HP, but... just get these played. I think we actually save this combo for, like, when we've got through the thing. And now we just, for now, we just play those. And we save the adrenaline as well. No burst. Core surge, adrenaline. Burst this now. And this. Do this. This. Sure. I'll play that first. And then we just raid form in a while, I guess. We won't need this. We've got 2 buffers and 2 turns of raid form. Like, sure, play this. We can, like, burst gamble, tincture kill. Well, we find another gamble which gets clicked over the finale. The claw's kind of funny because we do actually play it so much that it's not complete garbage. But we also just don't need more scaling damage, I think. Right? We just got so much from the poison with the fumes and the, like, burst deadly poison. And we block forever. Yeah, we just, like, take that. We haven't got anything to upgrade. The upgrades are sneakies. We upgrade sneaky snipes at the moment, which makes me think we dodge the upgrade. So we just take the event. Losing dash is probably good now. I mean, this is the worst card, but it exhausts, so... Next turn we burst Algo Adren. We don't get rid of the Tactician here. What we do is we do these. Play this one. Play this one. This blocks this. So we do that. And then we play a Deadly Poison and a Gamble. We're not blocking this 18, so we just, like, get more stuff out. I don't think we're going to need this, but we can hold it a turn or two. I'm going to try and block the 12. This dies, before, but there's just the question of do we need to block this 12? At the moment, yes. So we'll do this. Ball lightning! Hey! That becomes hourglass, or like single target or something. I don't think we want a second deadly poison. I would take a cold snap, but I want like anything for that to just be. I want frost or maybe dark even. Play that. Play this. Let's go for this one. Got 24 still. Let's save the 0 cost one. Because this fight can tax HP a little. Probably not enough to like put us outside like Feather Bootsy, Feather Bandage up range, but you know. We just play this and we hope we find the burst. To be fair, we don't need to find the burst. Yeah, we can do this, this, this. Just play this, get rid of it, and then we'll burst this, and then, like, we've won the fight. Things should probably kills. This is fun. Gopher might be good. Do I just want another neutralize that's worse? Almost. Headbutt's mildly okay, with, like, gamble shenanigans. Mildly. Gopher's good into this floor. Is that actually good in, like, Act 4, though? So I'm not really worried about Awakened 1 or Donu Decker. I would like a little support for Time Eater, but I guess worst case is I pop. If my Enchiridion power isn't good. I think it's okay in Act 4. Is Artifact Strip is the main thing? I don't think I want that. Let's play these. Just gamble all this. First, all of this. And this. And play this. And play this. And let that happen. Now that one's dead. These two are really low. We've got some buffers in play. And we're just waiting to find the burst algo again. Oh, the algo's deep. The burst is deep even. Okay. It's at 43. It's already an apparition. We'll burst it most of the time. Grit plus. Okay, I do actually want that. As I said, this is probably a sneaky, right? Unless it's a defend. Survivor, but... this is good, I think. That is good. We don't want to play buffer first cycle, so we'll do that. I think we do need to play this, and we'll just gamble here. We can take damage this fight. We've got like the burst bandage up. We've got like the feather. I'd rather like make sure we get set up and make some good progress. We just wail now. We don't need to split. Burst, cloud, and wail. And now that's just full blocked here. May as well play this. Save this to just discard with this. That didn't hit this. That's annoying. We just play these two, play this one. This is going to be perma-weak now. Again, keep... we can just do this now. Buffers would be good here. What's this? 36. Take this 2. Missing 4 at the end of this fight, but no, 3 at the end of the fight, that's fine. We don't need this turn, or then neutralize this cycle. Keep taking this like 1 or 2 chip. But the True Grit is actually doing work cleaning out these strikes. We'll get rid of this. Like that. Like that. We can ditch one of Neutralize or go for now. We'll play that. Well, burst this one. I do want to keep the buffer for the next cycle. Oh, the next cycle is immediate. Okay. We probably hold this hand. Play this one, slim this out. Gamble all of this. Grit defend. What am I missing? I'm missing 16, so we can just do this. Now we've full blocked and we can buffer. Very, very eventually infinite. Take this 2. That's fine. Save this hand. 1 even. Right, we're going to look here. I want to save this in this fight. Well, if this is about to threaten us, we'll consider it. Use the burst first cycle. I think we just do a whole gamble now. Maybe play this slimed. Fumes or buffer. We can always buffer next turn. Right, yeah, this is multi-hit here, so... because this is the multi-hit, we do this. We save our 3 cards. Ow. We just play this one, and this one. Now we play the buffer. I think we clean that out and clean this out. It's nearly split. Okay, Piercing Well is back. Ditch this. We play that. Right, next turn we just Piercing Well Slimed. And we've gonna have Algo GA for the start of the next thing. First Algo. Algo GA, that's the same thing. We're just gonna burst this and this at like some point next turn. Yeah. We don't need to do anything else here. Let's clean this out. Yeah. Leave it there. Now we play this. We play this, I guess. We got 4 cards left, and we will do 1 clock here. Oh my god, by 1. No, we Tactician now because we can gamble the reflex. Get rid of all of those. That's very good. Save this. Not vulnerable this turn is good, though. We can backflip. Trigger one of the slimed. Defend. Slimed. Defend, gamble, and then play something. Like, slimed over neutralize, I guess. And now we kill. With Tincture. I want to give Tincture the credit it deserves. More annoying fight than I'd hoped, but, like, we go in on full HP, which I guess doesn't actually matter. So maybe I should have saved that Dex pot, because it is a good pot. Because this upgrade just doesn't matter. Maybe this one does, actually, now. Now that we're doing the True Grit thing. Funnel is good, Mummified Hand is good. Mummified Hand is very nice with the Enchiridion. We'll take the cheaper of these, we'll take the Funnel, and we'll take a Strike Remove. I assume Strike Remove, not anything else. Yes. This shot wasn't great. Buy another whale? We can buy another whale. We don't want another Sneaky. Sneaky is worse than the Claw that we turned down. I want to really say that, to be honest. I kind of want to save the Adrenaline. That feels silly, but... Okay, let's just play this. Actually, it might have been much, much better next turn. No, I should have just played this. And let's play that. Oh, we draw the other one. We'll grip this. We've already blocked. Do you want this in this fight or the heart? We turn around now. And we save the Adrenaline for next turn when we're, like, dealing with that. I'll just block the 1 strength down there. Backflip over the Cloud. The Cloud's really good to burst, but... Against 18... 38, 46. It's kind of quite a lot to reach, huh? We're taking 1 at the moment. Can I draw my burst, please? Let's just play that now. We don't turn because that goes to 15 and then we don't block the burn. So we don't play the strike either. The strike kills it. This is now dead though. Yeah, potion correctly saved. Save this. Kunai. Okay, we should have won off that. Shrug is probably just insane. Aggregate's also insane, but I just take the Shrug. How good is the Kunai? We need to land 3 attacks in a turn, which we're not actually doing that often. This is very good. Do we block vulnerable or do we give ourselves 5 perma strength? We've got Fairy first cycle. We've got Fairy for first cycle. You can do this in either order. Do we just let the Fairy proc right here, right now? Just get a load of damage out. Oh, uh, we can just defend buffer here. We don't cloud because that costs us a charge. Why fairy when no fairy is possible? Sometimes, like, it depends is the thing there. I want to get that up. I wanted to dig and like get like I want to get like my fumes in play and just I wanted to dig there. I wanted to start getting the weak down, and I do think getting the weak down is meaningful. There are a lot of ways to block that big hit there. We don't need. We can save this algo for a multi hit. We can do like this. I don't really care about the like these little one chips from the Tori. Oh, we've got the Tori as well. We can like block a lot with that. I really want this down. Play a defend, play this on both of these. Play this. Play the shrug. Play the newt. And the strike with the kunai. Make sure that lands. Save this hand. No. Okay, we can block anything we want to next turn. I want to do a lot, get a lot done this turn. Keep going. We've still got a whale, we've still got the GA, we've still got the fairy. And I'm 4 cards away from infinite. Yeah. And it's dead. An entertaining run, you had fun. I'm glad. Yeah, I enjoyed it. The deck was kind of really strong at the point we saw this shard anyway. It wasn't correct to buy, but it was good fun. The True Grit were... But there's a good amount of defect cards in here. This one was useless. This one was very strong. These two were pretty strong. This was pretty strong. I'm sure that Kuno is very necessary. Bronze Scale's 446, whereas Tincture that was got half an app later, 887. Perfect the Spear and Shield fight. Defect big number card are really good on Silent. Yeah, defect big number cards. I mean, Act 1 Toxic Egg. I'm really interested by this shop. Because I do think this was like a really interesting decision. Because the goal is hit this Burning Elite, rest, and just take lots of combats. And you don't know at this point that you're getting a Toxic Egg here. So, like, I'm just going to take my scaling damage and my scaling block. My, like, both immediate and later game block. And it did the job, but I don't know if that works without the Toxic Egg on that map. I mean, this prevented 84, and, like, that's not obscene deck at this point. It was, like, sneaky dash aggro. This had been a combat, so we'd seen 3 combats. Like, 250 gold start for 6 max HP, you just basically always take if you can get to a shop for an elite. And we could, but it required going through only 2 hallways. So I was like, really hoping we saw a shop in one of these two so we could run up here. Because I don't think you can take this second elite with these 2 question marks off all of these. Because these potions aren't much better than these, so I don't think you pop. Guardian encouraged me for Tori, which I think I'm okay with as a decision. Just want to say, Pride Month, 83.3%, 5 out of 6. Shard is getting respected. I'll do one more run. Damage for a rare relic, colorless card, pots, maybe a boss swap. Right. I want to be able to do this. I really would. We want elites. The shop is on a 2-thing path again. I don't think I believe in the POTS line. The POTS line is what? Go through, take 2 events to, like, increase your chances of... The 3 pots is like dodging the advanced hallway to try and do a 4 elite path, which isn't batshit. But the problem is that there's, like, the events late unless you successfully hit the burning elite. I generally think this is an advanced hallway fighting card, not option, not an elite fighting option. I think this is really scary on this map. Because if you, like, just chicken out here, this is, like, not that much safer than this, but it's, like... Colorless ensures you get out of this map. 3 pots should secure early value. Do that. These are good elite fighting ones. No need to take damage here. We've broken one while not taking damage, which is, like, the best goal. It was 4 pots, but we found a fire pot in them, which was, like, the main concern. We got a damage pot for that first elite, which... Oh. Okay, we're running through, and also 3 pots was not needed. We just take Cloak... No, we take Whale. We take Whale. Ow. Kill. Okay. 2 damage. That's fine. Blade Dance. Right. I want to do the advanced hallway, because I do want to... I just don't massively respect these, but... I also want to preserve pot. And preserve pot chance. Like, it's back up to 40, and then if this goes to 50, I don't want to see the 60 here and then not see one here. No, let's... Oh. Okay. That was a good flaw. We just gamble, draw all this, and then we play this damage. Whale being a full block, and now this is in triple strike range. And we don't see the triple strike, but also we full block. And then we kill it this turn. Damn, potion chance back. Cloud or... You're so afraid of early advanced hallway silent. Silent has bag of prep. I'm so much less afraid of advanced hallways on silent than I am on others. I don't like my potion chance being 30% again. Can I justify... I just take this cloud, right? We really do need an attack, but... This is fine. We do this, I think, over the cloud. Just play 1 on each. Take this 3. Get rid of them. We just kill the red one, because these won't scale in damage. We'll kill this one. Just, like, Because now we can just play one defend whenever we see it. Oh, we could have... Yeah. We just play one defend whenever it's attacking. These are good cards, and I'm not sure I can take them. I'm very afraid of Knob right now. Like, we have these... What damage do we have for Knob? Do we have to take the advanced... No, we've got a Fairy and a Fire Potion. Lag is quite scary as well. I'm not at all scared of sentries with this deck. I really want to add this leg sweep. I said I'm not afraid of sentries with this deck, and I mean it. I do want those two weaknesses for next turn, though. Like, this weakness... You never click on this elite, you just get dodge. I'm just going this fairy he owns. I'm okay throwing this, but I don't really want to. I'm just going to throw this. You're way too afraid of Knob and Lagger. Unfortunately, I like being aggressive with Silent. But I think you are right that like Lagger is just terrifying here. I'm much more scared of Lagger now I don't have the Fire Potion. I do want to find those strikes. That was not a good gamble time, turns out. Ow. You're the most afraid Silent player, you know. I'm probably way too gung-ho when I get, like, good block cards but not good damage cards. We probably do need to upgrade the Clickling Cloud regardless of, like, anything. And just, like, we have to just accept her on 27 HP and use the Fairy next floor. Because we just don't have a way to kill Lagger. At its current 17, seriously. This fight should not have gone this badly. We need to take that. I do think we upgrade this over the Dagger Throw, though. Okay, Lagavulin. Right. Our Fairy is going. For sure. Okay, that's a good hand. That's acceptable. This doesn't protect the Fairy, so we just get damage in. I think we need to play this. We can't play that leg sweep, however good it is. We've got the Piercing Well for next turn, at least. Right, these are 0. This is 5. We need to play 2 strikes on top of that. Yeah, we played the strike. God, all my potions being used up early when I had potions already. I think we need to... We're never hitting this Burning Elite, and we need to try and get a potion before. We just go left. Oh. This has probably killed me. Like, not in I literally die this floor, but in a... Like, how the hell do I get out of this on enough HP to fight these two floors? I kind of just need another fairy. Seriously? Look at all these block cards. My deck is all block cards. I've added no attacks, and I just drew attacks. Well, we got a part, and we got... I guess this is forced dagger throw. Damn it. This is going to be buffing next turn, so it's really good to kill this now. And then we like never actually vulnerable. I mean, it also probably just dies before we kill it. But ooh, can we greed this tactician with the double dagger throw and gamble? I don't want to take a third dagger throw into Guardian. I'm being greedy. Let's greed. Okay, this is good. The knob doesn't exist plan is going well. Get Horncleat, get an attack potion, don't see knob. All seem like good decisions here. Cloud, defend. Next turn we can footwork, survivor, and maybe any attack. You literally... Oh, Sentry and Wrap, that's what you mean, yeah. Well, we have survived so far. We're still alive. Alive. This acro... I mean, this sneaky is good. Is this acro better? We took a tactician. Is this parasite? I don't know, we're pretty good against these. And we have 2 pots. And a Horncleat. Crippling Cloud turn 1, Horncleat turn 2 is definitely a way to survive this fight. This is the only event you always greed. I have rejected it before. I kind of feel like I should take another attack. Right, what are we doing next floor? Now, the sensible thing is absolutely to rest. I want to upgrade Terra. I don't think we're upgrading. I think we're resting. I think this deck does want another attack, but does it? I think it wants another attack for Act 2. It's not for Guardian, it's for Act 2. If we don't take an attack, we might be greedier, able to greed a rest, but I think it's these potions aren't reliable enough to greed that rest. So I think to greed that upgrade, so I think we do rest. Because the attack is for trying to greed an up. The not taking attack is to try and greed an upgrade. So I think, but I think that's just so cooking. We need to rest, and we need to be able to have like a damage card for Act 2. And then there's the question of, do I want Dagger Spray or Masterful Stab more? This deck does block a lot, so Masterful Stab is looking not shit. Because also it just has a big number on it, and we have a Terror. Yeah. We probably potion this turn if we don't just draw very well. We do draw very well. I really don't want to take this 3. But I don't even know what I want from this. So I don't want Panic Button. I guess what I want is Apo, but like Trip is meaningless. Blind is good, but not amazing. I can't Panic Button this turn. Shackles is not good this turn. We just take this 3. Oh, I just wanted to look and common sense and check that count. Because also adding a good instincts or something to this deck there is really nice, but and I've got this. I'm gonna gamble here though. This split is kind of hard, and there might be a moment where we do this. Which is probably next turn. We can still do it, though. Just need 2 strikes. Okay. This 70 is very hard to do. I think we always need to play this Blade Dance and then take this 2 from this Survivor, and just this Survivor. And then we're probably chaosing in 2 turns. But okay, we saw the dance. Right, 21 to do here. We chaos. Wait, do we die? We're blocking 20, and that's weak. No, we just block. Take 7. And save this pot. Save this 4. Yes. Corpse or Malaise. This is never PK. This deck doesn't do that reliably. This Corpse is okay. I like Corpse with Terror quite a lot, because it means that if you're targeting and blowing one down, and it's really helps in some of those fights. I like it a lot less when I don't have Terror, but it's not never PK, but I just don't think I've got enough physical damage. I think I need another source. I mean, the ginger mildly helps, but if I'd taken the sneaky, it might be PK. I don't think this malaise is great, because we've already got a good amount of weak. And we're never frail in Act 2, which is quite meaningful for... Let's take this corpse. Okay. Snecko or Kite? I don't think it's free energy, but it's fine. I need a shop. How's the double shop? How's that later? You get that? This is like... So there's an event gamble into Fire Shop, Double Elite, Fire, and optional Late Burning, which seems quite nice. This is 2 event gambles. This is 1 to 3 my choice, which means that at one point I can see. We're not that well equipped for Double Shop. I'm scared of Chosen. I want to hunt events until we have Chosen protection. I think we take 6 here and just knock this one down and corpse explode it so that when we next attack, when we can kill this with 10 more damage, it just wins the fight for us. Oh, this sneaky is looking good. We have like 1, 2, 3, 4 ways to discard and a terror. I don't think I want another dagger throw, even if it's green. I do want a sneaky or eviscerate more than I want a blade dance, particularly now we're past birds. Energy pot over colorless, I think. No! I don't like you. Go away. Yeah. I'm so terrified of this fight for this deck. Like, utterly, utterly terrified. Does this kill? These become 13 each, 26, yes. Good. Collateral plans. We do have a cloud and a corpse. We have 2 sources. I actually think it's Kata. I like having... have to bet on noodles. Damn it. Damn it? Oh. I did say we're taking every shard. I think this deck is much less likely to win, but we're doing it anyway. Sneaky for energy. This is the... We can use this for 15 HP. Yeah. Power is nice. Gamble, Terror, Acro, Fumes, Kata. Our deck is so upgrade hungry here. I think the Tactician is better than the Terror. I think we have just enough energy cheats that we usually land the Terror. But I do think Terror is a very, very good upgrade. No, I need my Acro turn to be good. I need my Acro turn to be good. This is literally for this. I knew we didn't have enough gold. But, like, that is a very meaningful move. Oh, that is a glorious 1,000 cuts. Thank you, game. We do this on this, though. God, upgrade all would just cook for this deck. I want to get you down. We gamble. We don't, like, sweep and do some weird hoping. I really want to save this, but also, like, what's the point? We've also still got Corpse to come. Hopefully we, like, draw, like, Dagger Throw into Corpse and just, like, win something here. Dagger Throw, Corpse, Feet. And I do think it's Feet over Terror. I'm not 100% sure on that, but... Okay, maybe it should have been Terror. But we only need to deal 14 to this now. Okay, it dead. So that was that was such a nice fight. Both nice intentions, nice draw. This accuracy is actually okay, just off the one blade dance. We don't need it because we got the cat and the sneaky. We've already got like other forms of damage scaling. I never take this, and I don't think I take this. It's accuracy or skip. I think I skip. I think I want to stop taking like more powers. The new upgrade, those upgrades matter. This upgrade is really quite good because it like we've now just got insane weak chain, and this is probably second best over this. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I don't think it's good. I don't think weak potion's better than chaos either. Well, we're not going to a shop this act, so I'm going to take that because we're also going to try and hunt shops in that next act. Well, I want more. I want a real one of those, to be honest, but this does nothing. We don't actually have 9, so yes, we do. We do this because that is on 3 more health than this. Heat sinks. I have 2 powers, and I would like to take more, and I have an Enchiridion. That's interesting. I really want this Gamble upgrade, and I really want this Tact upgrade. These upgrades are also very good. I want all of these. I don't think I upgrade Heat Sinks over my other powers or the Tact, or the Catalyst, or the Gamble. Okay, so I've got Fumes, Cat, Attack, Gamble that I've limited it down to. I think with the Kite, the Tactician upgrade waits a turn. Waits a fire or two. So it's Gamble or Fumes. Who's boss? Collector. Okay, we want Fumes. God, that is a scary enemy. I key that. I'm scared of events, right? I'm scared of Chosen. Are these good? I really wanted upgrade all, or even just an upgrade shrine. I just wanted like ways to get upgrades into this deck. I think I don't like them. You take them. So I'm looking at the fact that we've got some vulnerable protection, we've got frail protection, we've already got a footwork, we've got good weak chain. Our deck is like 30, which is not like giant, so big that you definitely don't, but they're not like that small. We're already like way behind in upgrades. We can cycle them out on the missed turns. We don't have a burst. We don't have a nightmare. And we're less likely to see them because of the shard. So that we do have a chance of seeing, like, Exhume or something. I think I don't trust these. With Prism, you're very afraid of Heart? Yeah, I'm less afraid of Heart on Prism. The thing is, I've already got piece of the Silent Block package. I've got my Weak Chain, I've got my Footwork, I've got my Draw, and I'm immune to Frail, and I've got Vulnerable Protection. So I'm more going to treat this as, like, I need, like, the whole... Like, I'm just going to Glug now. I'm basically in the... I want to treat this as... What's the word? Yeah, if I'm Cloud or Defect, I'm a little more hesitant about taking them right here without the synergy. Oh, I had another strike. Onkly, yeah. It's kind of, I have this, and this, and this for blocking turn 2. Bag of Prep helps. We skip these. Footwork Gamble. I think I like these feet upgrade. I want my friends to say 8, even on, like, turn 2 of Heart. Hmm. This fight is scarier without a potion coming. Okay. This helps. We Footwork. I think we just sweep the Collector, get the weak down, over, like, playing a Blade Dance. We Wail now, after this buff. Yeah. We've drawn, like, ass. We drew, like, so much at the start. But not including this. We need to do this to not die. We have to gamble, I think. Yeah, we're dead. The bag prep was negative there. I want to try something else. Shard does not suck. Shard's having a good month. Respect the Shard. Yeah, I mean, Collector sucks. We take this 18. and this 15. So we're taking 33 more here to save the potion, which will mean we'll rest, but collect a random intents. Like, I just kind of wish that bosses didn't have random intents, is kind of the answer. Like, with knowing our draw, I think you gamble, but I think, like, that's only off knowing the draw. So here, Horncleat full blocks for you, and you do this, this. I'm 4 decks. Oh, I had footwork from Enchiridion, that's it. And I think you gamble now. Play this now. Damn it! Seriously. Okay. You need to play this and this. And this here. Losing the Catter is not good, but... You're on a lot more HP coming into this turn. This is still positive over, like, just defending. Partially because you really do need to get that poison cooking on everything. Now, if we can block this turn somehow... you need to do this, and then somehow... Yeah, still no. That would be very good here. This is hot garbage. That's a really garbage end of Act 2. Let's assume the apparitions get you through this for free. That's the next thing I'm going to test. And I think with apps you upgrade gamble, not like... Did I do feet or tact or... Oh, I rested second time and I did feet first time. I mean, draw order is different, so the answer is yes, they help because your draw order isn't as garbage. Play this, then this. No, you discard that. Play these. Yeah, so she's still got the bad pattern, but... You app heat sinks here. And I think you gamble now. So even with this being 35 at incoming and no app on this bad pattern, you're alive on this turn. You just need to get this going really quickly with having run out of them. Alive. And pop reserved. I was scared of Collector, and that was a large thing I was thinking about for the apps. I think and this is not to complain, this is my own fault. I am responsible for my decisions. Yeah, I mean, I almost certainly don't take 0 to the book, do I? Still good. I think I am done, though. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoy Zool. And, yeah. Interesting couple of runs. And catch you again on probably... Well, I'll certainly be on the weekend, and I'll try and be on one of the other days this week.